Today, can lithium batteries in cars be used for electric vehicles? We will make a set of high-capacity lithium batteries for electric tricycles. These are 17 pieces of 117 ampere-hour lithium batteries from the Ming Dynasty era. After making them, they will be 60 volts and 110 kilowatt hours. With 6 degrees of electricity, compared to the cut battery volume, it is much smaller. We first sort the batteries before welding, and then arrange them in this way. This is to equip this set of batteries with a zero car sheet. Because this electric tricycle is 2000X, the current limit of its controller is 65 amperes. And the current of the thin plate cannot be less than the current limit of the controller. Therefore, we have equipped it with an 8-flash thin plate, which is a software version with a temperature monitoring function. You can also view the detailed information of this battery group through your phone. We fixed the battery and then welded it back. We have already soldered this large battery back. Next, we will start welding the thin plate welding line, and we will explain this step in detail. We are welding. The first step in thin plate wiring is to first count how many welding points there are. This is a 17 string battery with a total of 18,000 welding points. The total number of positive points plus the welding point in the middle of each 2 strings. For the thin plate, we will place it in this position. For the ribbon cable, we will arrange it from here because there is a black ribbon cable, which is the first ribbon cable to connect to the total negative pole of the battery pack. Therefore, we plan to arrange it this way. We use double-sided adhesive paper for insulation and easy fixation of the wiring. We have already made simple fixation for the wiring. Now, we have straightened each wire in place. The wiring is arranged in order. The first black wire is connected to the main negative pole of the battery pack. The second wire is connected to our second welding point, and the third wire is connected to our next welding point. We must come in this order. This order cannot be wrong, cannot be connected incorrectly, and cannot be crossed. After making a mistake, it may cause the thin protective board to burn out. We need to straighten this cable step by step, and when we straighten this cable, we must not insert the protective board, and then connect the next welding point next to it, and so on, until the last one. Next, we need to dilute each image to make it easier for us to weld later. Next, we will also add a machine to each ribbon cable, so that it will be easier to weld later. Next, we will start welding the ribbon cables of the treasure board. Once the cables are welded, we will use a dispatched instrument to check the welding sequence of each string. If there is no dispatched instrument, we will also use a universal meter to measure one by one and see if there are any problems with the sequence. After fixing the treasure board, we will weld the approval pole of the treasure board to the total negative pole of the battery pack. Now we will start connecting the wire of the treasure board. Insert the Bluetooth module into the thin plate. Then press to activate it. At this point, we open the phone, find the Bluetooth module, click to connect it, and after connecting it, set the parameters that the baby has set for it. For parameters, in the battery characteristics section, our factory default is 30, and we will change it to this.